the foul.
This ambulance match is now official. In order to win, you must force your opponent into the ambulance and slam the door shut. And with no disqualifications in this match, you have every possible tool at your disposal to get that done.
Oh yeah, this is going to get out of hand in a hurry. This is one of the more extreme match types in WWE, and it seems to invite a higher level of brutality from the competitors.
You're not wrong. Ambulance matches tend to be among the most ferocious matches you could imagine.
Corey, an ambulance match is uncharted water for a lot of superstars. What can these competitors expect?
I know it's cliche, Cole, but expect the unexpected. The only way to win is to force your opponent into the ambulance. Come to think of it, that's the only rule. This is the type of matchup that will reward the creative and crazy.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Armbar's in.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
She counters it.
Taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Ooh! She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Getting those doors open. Thoughts of winning are popping into this combatant's head.
Returning to the ring now.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Second, could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Reigns crashes to the outside. Moves from the ring to the outside.
Sharp blow to the neck.
Headlock takeover, slowing down the pace.
Really wrenching it.
And the tribal chief being met with hostility there.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over.
Trying to force the first door closed.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
Guillotine applied. Oh my gosh, but if she taps out here, it won't mean anything. And it has to be in the ring.
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long. While with a bridge and out.
Incredible. Reigns hits it!
The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Trying to at least slam one door shut. Halfway home now. If they can slam this door shut,
The door is closed. This one's over.
This match was everything it was advertised to be.
Here is your winner,
the sight of the ambulance can play mind games with the combatants. It's fully outfitted and weighs more than 9,000 pounds. The vehicle itself can be used as a weapon.
No countouts and no disqualification. This match can physically dismantle you.
The focus must be on your opponent. Don't look at the ambulance, because that split second of diverted attention could mean you get dropped.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Just ejected from the ring. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
From the top.
All the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
Whoa, 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 wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
And Vaquer gets battered as her opponent goes to work.
Yeah, as Roman came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that. Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Oh, watch this display of power.
Stephanie must be getting phased by this attack.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Bang! Vicious boot.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp. Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. What a shoulder blow. I don't care how much you train, you can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
Look at this, opening the back doors, taking a big step towards success in this ambulance match. Back into the ring now. Turned it around with a reversal. One right hand, another, and another, fighting out of it. Corey, what kind of thoughts are circulating through the minds of these competitors right now, or has all thinking gone right out the window?
Hey, well, tell the truth, Cole, if a rivalry gets to an ambulance match, that tends to mean there's a lot of bad blood swirling around. All rational thought leaves the building, and instead something more primal takes over. That's what's happening right now.
Go ahead and eat defeat.
Got the leg.
Bang and screw.
That'll tear your knee up. It takes a certain ruthlessness to go after the knee. A joint that can easily get badly injured.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Ooh, great anticipation. Not a good spot to be in.
Has their opponent in the ambulance and one step closer to victory.
Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there. How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
STO. Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there.
Vaquer held nothing back on that attack.
Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance.
Ouch.
Oh, man. Doing their best just to shut that first door. And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Stops the kick. Wells line.
Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut.
Whip back into the ring.
Shutting the doors because there's still more damage left to dish out.
Stephanie Vaquer.
Oh, and that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent.
Ooh. Heading for the top rope. We'll give her something big here.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first from way up.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Endless knee strikes.
This has been a very physical and draining match.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today is not one of them.
What a spear by Reigns!
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
Got the leg and
Trying to work the leg here.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Taking a look inside the ambulance. Now has to think of a way to get their opponent into it.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Ooh. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
What a crossbody.
Reigns sent for a ride. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Broken up with a savage headbutt.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Somehow, these superstars just keep upping the ante.
And no one is backing down now. Not after every...
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
One more door to end this carnage.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had. Has them up for the power slam from behind.
An inverted DDT. Bakar taking it to the top rope. From the top.
What? The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Fought off with an elbow. Reigns with the guillotine. And this is just to send him.
Tap out. Tap out. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Doing their best just to first door shut. Needs one more.
Trying to close the second door and win the match.
They slammed the door. This one's over.
I can't believe they won. What a match.
Here is your winner, the OTC
Bell rings, and one of these competitors will be sent home in the back of an ambulance tonight.
Well, hopefully it's only home and they won't be heading to the local medical facility.
Yeah, there's no telling what kind of chaos we'll see. No rules and only one way to end this match. Once that ambulance door closes, it's all over.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Clothesline in the
corner, and an elbow for good measure.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
opening the ambulance doors. We know what's going through this competitor's mind.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
It's a sledgehammer. She is really fixed on doing some permanent damage.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Bakar taking it to the top rope.
Flying. Good Lord. Taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Corey, we know the goal of this match, but what exactly is the strategy, if there is any, when it comes to an ambulance match?
Strike hard, strike often. Let me tell you, to get the job done, things are not going to look pretty.
Tossed back into the ring.
She continues to fight off her opponent.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And this one could be moving to ringside.
Debilitating attack on the leg. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Reigns is going to look to press on the advantage.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match?
Totally helpless at the moment.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door. This match is over.
Into the barricade. Head first into the ambulance. Appears to be completely defenseless right now. Trying to at least slam one door.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Man, inverted backbreaker. Ow! Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there. Oh, headbutts.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
With the counter. Has to find a way out of this.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. Scoop slam. Counters that with an arm drag.
Go ahead and eat defeat.
Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now. Stephanie McCare with her opponent tied up.
And there's the SVP.
Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door. Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens?
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one door.
Halfway to victory if they can do it.
How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Not looking good. In this position. Powerbomb right into the ambulance. Can you believe it?
Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on. Targeting the leg. Uh-oh.
This is not going to be good. This could be it. This is how you punish your opponent. Nice job, Doc. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
Being carried around now.
Powerbomb into the ambulance. My gosh.
Trying to force the first door.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked. Pushing with everything they've got.
Come on.
And they shut the door and have won this ambulance match.
What a grueling victory.
Here is your winner,
And you have to remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no submissions, no pinfalls in this very barbaric matchup.
Barbaric is the watchword, Cole. There's just something primal about an ambulance match. Something that's unlocked as soon as that bell rings. The time for games is long over.
Well, there she goes. Look at Reigns, top rope.
Blast off! Whoa, look out! Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post.
And he turned it around.
Just mounted with punches
and a stomp to the gut. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, a bombardment of strikes.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Oh.
On the spot.
This match brings its own set of dangers, but what does someone need to do to send their opponent off in the ambulance?
It's imperative to know where you are at all times because it's anything goes. You aren't only defending your...
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. She fights back with the counter. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
What a headbutt.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
And a leg breaker.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman's being picked apart.
Lighting up the...
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Hands clasped across the face and...
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
With a vicious stomp and a series of strikes. Roman has his opponent lining up the shot. Drive-by!
Reigns laying down the tribal law.
And it must be acknowledged.
Climbing up the corner. And he re-enters into the ring. Just like that, sent out of the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. STO!
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold. Looking to apply.
Look at counter. Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late.
Bang! This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one door.
Halfway to victory. Now just needs to get that second door closed. Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win it. Strength here. Once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, but you gotta expect a few bumps and bruises at this point. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Uses the edge of the knee. And knew what was coming there. And now thrown back into the ring. Placing him in the corner.
Ooh. Driven down with the knees.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
That's insane! Corkscrew moonsault. Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
Reigns to the outside. She's taking things to the floor here. Caught the leg. Clothesline.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Oh, my God.
Lift it up. What's next? Oh, to the back of the ambulance. This could be over. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory. Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
Oh, no. Getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
Oh, he saw it coming. Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh, what a slam. Spear by Reigns.
That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors.
The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch.
Doing their best just to shut. Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match. And with that, they have won the ambulance match.
Make space at the local medical facility.
Here is your...
This is a different type of chaos. No pinfalls or submissions, no countouts or disqualifications. Get your opponent in the ambulance and close the doors to win.
This is the time to buckle up. We have no idea what will happen, and this whole arena can turn into a disaster area. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Impressive display.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Working the midsection there.
And that's got to disrupt Stephanie's focus.
Yeah, Reigns came looking to prove his dominance, and he's doing just that right now. Man.
Corey, so many things can become your enemy in a match like this. How does a competitor avoid having the ambulance doors shut on them?
What you do in the ring is important to grab the advantage, but you need to maintain control all the way to the ambulance. Dragging the motionless body might prove to be the hardest challenge.
Ooh.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Oh, colliding with the barricade. Oh,
Right to the back.
and now gets tossed into the ring. Boom, right in the button. Pow, what a shot. She's being derailed here.
Roman turning up the pressure and the heat there. Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner.
Destroying his opponent.
have to make your move, when you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here.
Boom! Look at the struggle just to shut that foot.
Halfway home now. Oh, trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory.
And this match is over.
What a fight.
Here is your...
When it comes to settling a score, this match symbolizes a unique form of conflict resolution. To be victorious, you need to put your opponent in the ambulance and close the doors.
There are so many layers of danger. Hazards are everywhere.
We are in line to witness a hellacious beating.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Dropping a leg.
Oh, kick right to the spine.
What a forearm. Oh, man. Clothesline. So effective. Attack after attack coming from Vaquer.
The homework done on Roman is paying off. Oh, boy, foreboding message here. Opening those doors.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Oh, look at the knees.
One after the other. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Corey, do you expect the lack of disqualification in this ambulance match to be a big factor?
I expect it to be the deciding factor, Cole. Whoever pushes the boundaries and goes to the most extremes with their offense is going to be in the driver's seat here.
Oh, my God. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Boom! DDT!
Oh, caught by the back elbow. One step ahead there.
Side headlock applied.
Good measure.
Got them off their feet here. Right into the ambulance. This match is closing in on the end. This beating is taking its toll on her.
Roman
Desperately trying to close the first of two. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
still more fight to be had.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. And now thrown back into the ring.
Ouch!
Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God. And he avoids what was coming.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Into the cover.
A penny predicament, but it really doesn't matter. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
This one is headed to the outside, not by choice. Hard to come back from that kind of impact. Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens?
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one door.
Halfway to victory. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, closing the door saying, I am nowhere near done with you.
Right to the gut.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right. She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Reigns just sent a message with that kind of attack. Beautiful athleticism.
DDT.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Big cross body.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. He's making his way to ringside now.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Oh my goodness.
And the brunt of all that impact goes right to the head.
Just from a deadlift position.
Sit out powerbomb. Stopping their opponent.
Arm smash after the stomps.
He's got a shovel. Referee, get in there. This is getting out of hand.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Exhibiting a... Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Superman punch!
Reigns once again solidifying his legacy through his actions. Uh-oh, something big is coming. The curve, kick to the gut.
Down into SVB. Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door.
She's going under the ring now.
I can't believe she's resorting to a sledgehammer. I thought she was better than that.
And Roman continues to take on damage there.
Somehow Vaquer still has some gas in the tank deep into this match.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh no, eyes on the target. Oh, leaping through the air.
Reigns crashes to the outside. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Man, what timing on that counter. Trying to make his way atop the ambulance. A dangerous position to be in.
Scaled the ambulance, and now what does he have in mind?
Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance. Eat defeat. Only so much space to work with up there. One wrong move could have a disaster.
The curve, kick to the gut.
Down into SVB. The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Such intensity from Stephanie.
You gotta be kidding me. Soon enough, they're gonna go through the ambulance.
Wrist clutch applied, and this is just next level brutality.
I can't imagine that felt good at all.
The way things are going, I think we're going to need another ambulance out here.
Bam! By Reigns!
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
This has become a monumental... No, not from all the way up there! My goodness!
Brutal.
And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe.
On top of the ladder now.
No.
Thinking. Oh no, they launched into attack mode but crashed and burned. My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse.
She's got the high ground on top of the ambulance.
And delivered out. Look at it! All the way down to the floor.
A critical miscalculation came off the ambulance and found nobody home.
Gets lifted into position.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
And she quickly turned that around, using the elbow as a weapon.
Oops, well measured. Up and down, what a slam. Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and
Then driven down with a flapjack.
vicious, insulting. And a stop to the gut, too.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Reigns really having his way right here.
Stephanie here in a disheartening position. Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Takara taking it to the top rope.
From the top.
Crashing to the floor.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
Look at this, opening the back doors, taking a big step towards success in this ambulance match. Oh, look at this, hair pull net slam. Oh, what an uppercut, so impactful.
What a spear by Reigns. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut. What a match.
It's total madness in here.
Oh, what a response.
Stephanie Vaquer with her opponent tied up.
And there's the SVP. That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go. And she's wasting no time kicking things up by bringing this chair into play.
What a shot, straight brutality coming right at you. Defeat.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. Stephanie Vaquer with her opponent tied up.
And there's the SVP.
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is taking flight. You gotta be kidding me.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Roman struggling here, guys.
Such intensity from Stephanie.
Manages to slip out of the way.
Oh, what a club.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Oh, my goodness.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Caught in a bad spot.
Oh, slam! And I really don't like the looks of this, guys. She's favoring her torso here.
Yeah, taking damage like that to your midsection makes it hard to breathe.
And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here.
Ooh! Look at the struggle just to shut that.
One more door to end this carnage. And they can slam this door shut. It's over. I can't believe it.
They slammed the door. This one's over.
I can't believe they won. What a match.
Here is is your winner.
The ambulance is parked. There's only one way to win the match. Lock your opponent in the back before they lock you in.
But the ambulance isn't the only threat to these competitors tonight. Danger looms over this match as anything goes.
This is not a match you can easily prepare for. You really have to pull out all the stops in this situation. Supernatural power.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Getting set up in the corner now.
This is ugly.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting. But this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even harder. And a stop to the gut, too.
And she's beginning to look a little weary.
That signature hard-hitting style of Roman Reigns.
Heading to the top rope here.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
You saw that coming.
Oh, my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Ooh.
Corey, how could you proceed in this type of match?
Well, you can't overthink it. You simply have to beat the life out of your opponent, and when they're hanging on by a thread, stuff them in the ambulance and slam the door.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. Look out!
Whoa, what a landing!
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. Punishing stretch.
And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm. She's getting something from under the ring.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
Nap time on the island of relevancy.
And somebody get in there to stop this. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. STO! Attack after attack coming from Vaquer.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Incoming.
Taking things back into the ring.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Placing her in the corner.
Oh, took the opening to kick them right in the face.
Reigns crashes to the outside. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Man.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Such intensity from Stephanie.
Vaquer taking it to the top rope.
From the top.
Through the air. And connects.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance. Boom!
Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there. How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve!
Whip back into the ring. Interesting choice to close the ambulance.
Don't do it!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
What a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, the power.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. And the forearm smash.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Nothing good is up there. I'll just say it right now. Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind.
She's ascending the ladder, up the ambulance.
She's got the high ground on top of the ambulance.
Really flirting with disaster up there on the roof of the ambulance. One false move could lead to catastrophe. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Nothing but devastating damage can happen up there. Cooler heads need to prevail.
This is a situation.
This one's a photo.
Oh, my goodness. Not from up there.
We are going beyond anything we expected. Spear by Reigns. This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy.
Boom. Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Stephanie here in a disheartening position.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Whip back into the ring.
Oh boy, foreboding message here. Opening those doors.
He's looking to go high risk.
Launching. Big collision on the splash. Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. Textbook scoop slam. Nicely done.
And Vaquer on the receiving end again.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Calculating the next move here.
And over the top into a rough landing.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Danger here now. You don't want to be near the ambulance looking like this.
Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
Oh, unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Trying to force the first door. One door is shut. We could be looking at the end here.
Just close the second door and victory is yours.
Shut the door. See.
And this match is over.
What a fight.
Here is your winner, the OTC.
And the name of the game here is no rules. Do whatever you can to incapacitate your opponent to the point where you can lock them inside the back of that ambulance at the top of the ramp.
And if it takes the ambulance as a weapon too, then so be it. 9,000 pounds of steel, fully outfitted to cause irreparable damage.
Yeah, there's a reason a match this dangerous rarely gets sanctioned.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone.
Knee right to the face.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Whoa, step right on their face. And then a leg drop.
Oof, that can knock you out.
You know, being in an ambulance match, it's hard not to be seeing red as soon as you see that ambulance at the top of the ramp.
It certainly makes it hard to focus, but the competitor who can stay honed in on their opponent will have the best chances to win.
The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged there.
Stephanie certainly put her best effort behind that move.
Sliding back into the ring.
Oh, bashing their grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Look at this. This can't be good. Brutal escape as that maneuver was taking just too long to materialize. Reigns now losing ground.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Drop toe hold. She's heading outside the ring now. Swinging those ambulance doors open. Could have one thing in mind. Looks like she's heading back into the ring. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Real European uppercut.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. She's ready to take this match to the outside. Attack after attack coming from Vaquer.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now. Arm wringer.
Punch to the face.
And he is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
And Roman getting stuck with even more offense.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match.
She's going up now, going up high, headed back into the ring. Launched right out of the ring. Taking this match to the outside.
Forearm club.
Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Roman Reigns doing what he does best. Just stomping the hell out of his opponent.
I don't think his opponent's safe here. Kill the headlights.
With a drive-by.
If anyone in the back wants to stop this match, now would be the time.
With pride on the line, Reigns is going
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Reigns hits it! This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy. Oof! Getting kicked out by surprise. Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Oh, bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Reigns sent for a ride. And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Hoisted up high here.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door. This match is over. Doing their best just to shut that first door.
Don't want to be locked inside this meat wagon.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now.
Indy counters. Caught on the chin.
The adrenaline is pumping and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Oh, strong impact.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
She's been slowed down yet again.
And the only thing on Roman's mind is to mount more punishment.
Making his way to the top here.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
From way up. Crash and burn.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Hoisted up high here. No. Power bomb out of the apron. Roman being the aggressor.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Oh, right across the solar plexus. Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now.
Boom! Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on. Stephanie Vaquer with her opponent tied up. Down into SVB. The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
They are deep into this match, and you have to think that their stamina is running out.
Yeah, at this point in the match, it starts to feel like you're fighting in mud.
And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
From the top. You
one-two punch of high risk, high reward.
Countering that offense.
Boom on the jaw.
And McCurr gets forced into the defensive.
There's some real danger staring Stephanie in the face here. Where's he going? I can't imagine what he's thinking about. Up on top of the ambulance. What's he gonna do now? Roman has taken a moment to soak it all in.
Climbing the ambulance. What is she thinking? Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance. Defeat.
I knew this match could end up anywhere, but I was not expecting them to end up on top of an ambulance.
Stephanie McCurr with her opponent tied up. Down into SVB.
That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that.
Don't do it!
Oh, the way to the outside. That was a crushing dive off of the ambulance. How either competitor can move after that is beyond belief.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over.
Trying to force the first door closed. Now just needs to get that second door closed. Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
And with that, they have won the ambulance match.
Make space at the local medical facility.
Here is your winner,
Here we go. Ambulance match underway. In this match, there's only one path to victory. You have to get your opponent into the ambulance and close the door.
And that rule is the only rule in this kind of match. In order to accomplish this task, these superstars can be as savage as they want.
And honestly, that's what it's going to take to get a win here. No one's just going to let you put them into the ambulance.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring.
Slam!
I do not see this match going on much longer. There's too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Oh, look at this. Oh, pump handle into a gutbuster.
Nice.
Belair now taking advantage of every opening.
The homework done on Roman is paying off. Deadlift power slam. Incredible.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged.
An incredibly confident attack there from Bianca Belair.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Corey, any words of wisdom for a superstar in the unique position of competing in an ambulance match?
I'd say try and keep your distance from that ambulance until you're in full control of your opponent. The last thing you want is to get yourself over there when you lack the upper hand and end up on the wrong side of that closing door. Getting those doors open, thoughts of winning are popping into this combatant's head.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Bianca's at full throttle.
Really just laying it in.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late. Oof. Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here. into the ring.
Nicely done.
Inverted scoop slam. And Reigns got clobbered by that move.
Yeah, a strong assault coming from Bianca.
Now the leverage in this match is in Bianca's favor.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside. Now bringing her fury to ringside. Bianca Belair trying to bring the audience along.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Being placed in the corner here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner.
Destroying his opponent.
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. Ooh.
Got to be agonizing for the arm. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
And targeting the leg there.
And it looks like Bianca's opponent is eclipsing her a bit there. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first on the top. Double axe handle.
Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement. Oh, knee! Lights out.
And now she's making it to the top rope here. On the top.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Climbing up to the top of the ambulance. No good to come from this.
She made it to the top. Now what? Someone may need to call emergency service. I can't work.
Good Lord! Taking flight. Took a leap of faith, and it looks like they were blessed. Bianca Belair flexing her power.
KOD.
Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door.
Look at this. This can't be good. Launched into the ambulance. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory.
Now just needs to get that second door closed.
Pushing with everything they've got.
Come on, shut the thing, win the thing, come on!
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Lift it up, what's next? A steady charge here from Belair.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Kick to the gut.
DDT.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Piercing the throat.
She's starting to struggle here.
Roman turning up the pressure and the heat there.
He's starting to climb up the ambulance. He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now? Not from there.
Oh, no.
Through the air, and connects.
Launching from the top of that ambulance and landing with insane impact.
He gets back into the ring. Taking this thing. By Reigns.
Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
Into a powerbomb. Wow.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Reigns is picking up steam. Baseball bat. I know that'll bruise the hell out of you.
Oh, come on. This is just brutal.
And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
All Belair's work. The head of the table cinches it in.
Oh, guillotine choke.
She is an The guillotine locked in. This is all.
That was an incredible counter. Into a neck breaker.
Bianca Belair staking her claim here as the EST.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Medical attention might be needed after that move. And look.
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Spear.
That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
From the top.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Bodies must be writhing in pain right now. The breaking point must be on the horizon.
But yet they continue forward, showing no desire to quit. Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
Had it scouted, now can capitalize.
Well,
That might be the prelude to Bianca ending things.
Got them off their feet here.
Chucked into the back of the ambulance, shut the doors, and this one's over.
This is a hell of a struggle. One more door to end this carnage. Trying to close this second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
still more fight to be had.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Punch connects. Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
What power from the Tribal Chief. And a stiff shot to her core there.
What throw. She's tossed right out of the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Looks like he's ready to bust some heads with that sledgehammer, gentlemen.
Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer. He'll take things into the ring.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
No.
Vaulting plancha, incredible. Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Reigns hits it.
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Bianca Belair.
K.O.D. The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
So agile.
The WWE Universe standing at attention, completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not want to miss a second of the action at this point.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Oh, taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. And now thrown back into the ring.
Bianca feeling a rush of confidence right now.
And here is Belair forced out of the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? This is a situation you want to avoid.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door and this match is over.
Desperately trying to close the first of two.
First door shut. Needs one more.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this.
And boom, the door shut, and there's the winner.
What a grueling battle.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns.
Bell is rung, and this unique match is now underway. This is an ambulance match. The only way to win is by putting your opponent into the back of the ambulance and closing the door.
And beyond that, anything goes. No disqualifications, no restrictions. Given the chaotic history of these matches, I hope we have some extra paramedics on hand. Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof. Deadlifted clean off of the mat. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Goodness gracious.
And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. And a stomp to the gut.
Forcing her right out of the ring.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Hoisted all the way up and down. Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. No.
Launch onto the outside.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Bianca unable to find breathing room. Uh-oh, something big is coming.
From the top.
Look out below! From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
This sadistic environment seems to favor the type of superstar who is more focused on torturing their opponent than the actual victory.
Absolutely, Cole. This is a sinister, punishing match that makes superstars use all of their resourcefulness. There will be no breathing room given as these combatants battle towards the ambulance.
A heel hook locked in. You can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Body on body with force.
Check out this power all the way up. Sit-out powerbomb.
Ooh, bullseye.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for Belair to build upon.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity.
Lift the powerbomb.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Deadlift back suplex.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Watch out.
Whoa, what a landing.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Military press slam.
Belair in full force here now.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange.
Superhuman.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. And gets tossed back into the mat. Boom. Belair really found herself in the wrong place there.
Reigns
just sent a message with that kind of attack.
Wow! Niagara driver! Good takedown, showing the fundamentals there.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside. Opening the ambulance doors. We know what's going through this competitor's mind. She'll take things into the ring.
Superman punch! Reigns exemplifying dominance there.
Right on target with no remorse whatsoever.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. He's headed to the roof of the ambulance.
Up on top of the ambulance. What's he gonna do now?
Climbing the ambulance? What is she thinking?
She made it to the top. Now what? Someone may need to call emergency services.
With the glam slam. This has gone from bad to worse. Someone's got to get out here and be the voice of reason.
KOD. Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby. This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air, this is crazy.
Smart, attacking the arm. This is one precarious situation up on that ambulance.
Just shows you the lengths these superstars are willing to go to.
Not a good spot to...
Oh my goodness, no! Get some help out here quick.
Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now. And a late game press from Reigns finds its mark.
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
Powerbombed into the ambulance.
Trying to at least slam one door shut. Halfway home now.
Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win it. How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve. What a spear by Reigns.
Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door.
Setting up for something here.
Chucked into the back of the ambulance. Shut the doors and this one's over.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so close.
The door is closed. This one's over.
This match was everything it was advertised to be.
Here is your winner,
That ambulance looming over these competitors here tonight.
What's normally a sign of help and rescue, tonight is an albatross of a defeat that has to be weighing heavy on the minds of these combatants.
Yeah, Corey, but you got to keep your focus here. You can't lose sight of the task at hand. And he goes crashing to the outside. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb. Now that's what you call impact. Arm trapped. Just unloading knees to the body.
Just going all out with every blow.
Into a power bomb.
pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Lands the knee. Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut.
And Belair is being broken down.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
On a stomp. And this one's taken to the outside. Into the ring again now. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Into the chop block, a debilitating counter there. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything. Corey, in this match, you want to beat your opponent down so they can't fight back at all as you head towards the ambulance.
It's all about control. Controlling your opponent and controlling the location of the match.
Oh!
The head of the table with a thunderous powerbomb.
Ouch.
And not done yet. What a Samoan drop.
Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now.
A quick reversal from her. He answers right back. Danger here now. You don't want to be near the ambulance looking like this.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculean struggle on our hands.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
Extremely painful hold there. Bianca thinking big.
From the top.
Through the air. And connects.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Takedown.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
Look at
goodness.
this. From the ground up.
Power slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Spear by Reigns.
That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
And a lift-up power bomb. Driven into the steel steps. And now thrown back into the ring. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, man, come on now. Not a sledgehammer. Able to save herself there. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Roman is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
God, ugly but effective counter. Foot to the face.
Miller, big time maneuver coming from the EST. Look at this, deadlifting their opponent. KOD. This is the opening, a chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy.
And they just busted out in powerful maneuver.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
In a well-timed counter.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
And Reigns unleashes the Super Superman punch.
And that's what you have to do when you are the head of the table.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Are you kidding me?
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
Here we go.
You gotta be kidding me.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance. Oof.
Trying to force the first door.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Hitting a slant.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Oh, look at this. Inverted scoop slam.
What great agility.
And Reigns is getting driven to his absolute limit.
The EST's been pushed to the limit, but she might be able to close this one out.
As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors?
You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and
This is a hell of a struggle. Just try to close one door.
halfway to victory if they can do it. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
And she's returning fire.
What a spear by Reigns. That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Trying to at least slam.
First door shut. Needs one more.
Oh, trying to close this second door and win the match.
The door is closed. This one's over.
This match was everything it was
Here's your winner,
advertised to be.
the OT.
Bell is wrong, and this unique match is now underway. This is an ambulance match. The only way to win is by putting your opponent into the back of the ambulance and closing the door.
And beyond that, anything goes. No disqualifications, no restrictions. Given the chaotic history of these matches, I hope we have some extra paramedics on hand.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh boy, foreboding message here. Opening those doors.
Effective counter. You know, being in an ambulance match, it's hard not to be seeing red as soon as you see that ambulance at the top of the ramp.
It certainly makes it hard to focus, but the competitor who can stay honed in on their opponent will have the best chances to win.
Teeing off.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Wow. Stomping down. Oh, he flips that around.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late.
Bam!
Look at the struggle just to shut that first.
How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
Brutal club.
Being carried around now. All the way down.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Vicious. Just disrespectful.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Unloads with the boot.
Boom.
Kick to the gut. Boom! DDT. Reigns is setting up, Michael. Here it comes.
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
You gotta be kidding me, a standing shooting star.
Just power personified from Belair.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Doing their best just to shut that first door.
You don't want to be locked inside this meat wagon.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
Powerbomb right into the ambulance. Can you believe it?
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Specifically targeting the leg. And Belair taking on even more damage from that attack.
And the only thing on Roman's mind is to mount more punishment.
Elbow drop.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
And Bianca is failing to offer any resistance here.
Bianca needs to figure things out.
Bianca able to take a stand there.
Yeah, Bianca's survival instincts are taking over. Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut. Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens? Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there. There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
Reigns is picking up steam. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Whip back into the ring. He's going up.
To the sky.
Calculating the next move here.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
What a display of strength here.
Holy, that was an awful landing.
This is getting into dangerous waters here.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution. Oh, that'll rattle you.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Bianca managing to get some control back now.
Maybe Belair's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. A lot of tension being used.
Oh!
War is being waged here, and no one is willing to surrender.
All of the damage must be taking its toll.
Launched into the ambulance. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Say goodnight.
KOD.
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance. Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance.
No, 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 no!
Whoa, what a landing!
To risk destroying yourself to destroy your opponent is deranged. But it might be what's needed to get them into the ambulance.
The head of the table cinches it in. The guillotine cinched in. This one could be over.
Interesting play.
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long while in a bridge and out. Incredible.
Not looking good in this position.
Powerbomb into the ambulance? My gosh!
Trying to force the first door.
One more door to end this carnage.
Pushing with everything they've... And with that, they have won the ambulance match.
Make space at the local medical facility.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
That's the end of this one, and the ambulance is off.
Such a display of brutality. I'm actually relieved to see medical attention being available after what we just witnessed.